As part of the process of upgrading from your trial system, we rebrand your customer portal SIP proxies and various email addresses to match your trading brands. On your side, we ask you to make a few DNS entries against your domain name. The upgrade process is managed by the Build Your Cloud Telco form, which you'll find in the trial sign-up welcome email. Within the service build form, the two main pages are the service build and email notifications pages. To complete the build form, you will need to provide the account ID, company name, and password from your trial sign-up. So here's the service build page. The customer website captures your subdomain for the customer portal, which your customers or you, depending on your business model, use to access the cloud PBX. In this example, I'm using portal.t5.com as the cloud PBX name. For what it's worth, we also reuse this URL as the common name of the SSL certification, but I'll cover that in the next YouTube. For the SIP and peering proxies, some engineers prefer to have separate names, but on our end, they both resolve to the same load balance address of 103.55.116.65. So both proxy and peering can carry the same names, but that's your choice. If you're going to use our VFAX service, you'll need to make an MX record on your DNS, as with the accounts and billing email addresses and support URL. On the emails and notifications page, we capture your to and from addresses. So unlike the fax MX record, the voicemail, call recordings, and conferencing shouldn't require MX entries on our part at least. So let's add those DNS entries against the T5 domain. If you don't have a DNS service, you'll need to request your registrar to make those entries. For what it's worth, I always purchase the optional DNS service to our domains to simplify management. Once again, in this example, I'm using the portal.t5 as my subdomain. I'll create the CNAME record portal.t5.com.au as the alias for portal.yourcloudtelco.com.au. Because the two proxies, peering and registration, point directly to an IP address, I'll use an A record. And of course, I've decided to use a single DNS name, reg, so I only need to create one proxy record. And finally, the fax will require two MX records, point fax.yourcloudtelco.com.au to MX1 and MX2.yourcloudtelco.com.au on priority 10 and 20 respectively. That's DNS. I do recommend spending some time reviewing all the resources on this page. At the end of the day, it is a real telco you're building, and there's quite a few moving pieces. If you've got any questions, jump onto us, and thanks for your time.